It's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This is Chase McLaughlin on to handle the opening kick. And here we go on EA Sports. Calvin Austin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. And not what they wanted to see, just one play in. Their tight end shaken up as we get a timeout. Training staff out to work on him. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now Goff taking off with it. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Takes this in at the 25. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and he just built the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, that plays a clean ball.
And he gets him around 6 there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Down. Blue 32, ready.
They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Let's go now. Red, 52 blasters. Set.
Getting the fullback involved here. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
In the triple option system, Kate, that you see a lot of the military schools run, their fullback's called a B-back, right behind that QB. B for blocker, because that's what he does the majority of the time. But when these fullbacks get a chance to put on a show and make an A play, I'm all for it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, grit, set.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
Set, punt. 30, set.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Catch made. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump back to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Off play action, Goff. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. That one's good to McConkey. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42. And the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap here to go. Shoves one away. Has him on the quick hitter. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals reach pay first time this game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 9. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. The Cowboys and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Has a hole left, room to run. Gets it to the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found his seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Austin. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. I've had the Cardinals now on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Play action here with Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Cowboys, then this running back, headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down. 33, yellow.
They'll run it from the gun. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out 2nd and 10.
38. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. Black. Next black shot.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. We've set it downs from 37. Here's ETN on first down. Going there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long.
Hold on. Check.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Now we give to ETN running right. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
50, green. Cut.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Ready?
They give it to him again. And they won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So he couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
They go play action with Goff. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Cardinals first down. 2 yards on the
That's
play.
more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. From the gun, Goff. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. You're going to take a risk and throw an out route. You'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On second down, it's ETN. Jukes his way into space. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. You're all set now. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
An option give here to ETN. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He brings it in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
On the return, Isaiah Rodgers only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Cowboys and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Go. Black 40.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Check, huh?
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
A little outside their comfort zone to try field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
45, white, ready.
4th down, pass coming. He runs it beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Down. Black, 95.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Tito blue.
Back now, pressure coming. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Cowboys first.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Ready, break.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Ikatina, Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia, going against Glizz.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set, ready.
Working inside the red zone. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
Ready. 10 black. Hut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. They could touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. They'll get him down at the 7-yard line. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and
Set,
goal.
hut. 52, blue. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And the defender comes away with it. Picked by Alohi Gilman.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them on the end zone. Just keep them in the field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense, and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Goff back to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Connection made. Travis Etienne. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dinged for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Has some daylight through the 40. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Cowboys and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Yellow, 43. Set.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. Flag blue. 10 black.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. They'll punt it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. This was a miss hit, Broncolo, and pretty short. And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st down throw from Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Right side, this is Ibuka. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Cardinals.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap here to go. It's Ibuka on the slant. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Goff on 1st and 10. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They give on 3rd to Elliott. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dumped off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
The 13-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Catch is made in close. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 12 yards. It's 3rd and goal.
They're going to throw again. Goff. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning in from the 16. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw it. He's got Smith again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
6, 7. Let's go.
A final throw before the break. Throwing for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway.
kickoff.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, love is on the dotted line.
McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flying. Send Wilson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Off play action, Goff. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Tries the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Emeka Egbuka, the intended target. And that makes it 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through. Get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Ready, set.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. It's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Blue, 32. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. Trying to work quickly now.
A 49-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Rail, yellow. Hut.
To throw here on 1st down. Right back to Worthy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Set, cut.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Jump off Popeye's back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Rockland on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in. In pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. ETN gets it on his own read. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Clay gets it up to the 43. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Goff taking off with it. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Goff off the play action. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
5 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Reichert on for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17 zip. On first down, they'll run. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He rolls to his right. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 46.
And the Cowboys.
Here we go.
First down.
Hut.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Offense working quickly.
Alohi Gilman on the tackle. A gain of 9. Brings up second.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's a short gain of 1.
That's good.
And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10
Ready,
at the
ready.
36-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Smith snags it over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Jet.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Left side, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
We go tonight.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the fourth quarter up by a couple of scores too. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Well, look underneath here for Etienne. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
An option give here to Etienne. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard makes it third and 11.
To the air on third and long. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another Cardinals first down.
He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. Just goes backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Shotgun snap here to go. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
White 20.
From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's second and goal.
180.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. The return starts at the 18. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. They'll run it from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Come on, set.
Back to throw. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him.
Ready. Ready.
Working on first down. Chased down to his right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas.
Second
Cowboys
and 6.
trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Okay, ready?
This is second and 6 coming up.
Ready, ready, ready.
Here's the throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's going for it himself. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Let's go. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Here we go.
Up in the air here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cardinals will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Now check this one down to ETN. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Now again to ETN running right. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall? No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. He fields it cleanly. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals.